There is a lot of tension going on in Abuja right now with the killings of Shiite members. How did Boko Haram start? If you look at the genesis of the problem, you will discover that it is the way they handled these issues. And it's also the same thing with the Fulani herdsmen. It's also the same thing with um, the militants in the Niger Delta. It's also the same thing with the hip hop. So if you don't handle issues in the right perspective, it's going to develop in problems. Now you are seeing these people gathering to celebrate 999 fallen heroes. And it's not really good. If you see a group losing 999 and their leader, who has been declared several times by the court to be released, is still kept in captivity, there are problems. Listen, water, it's a good thing. But the water in the tap in your home, you use it, but there are proportions of that water that would be too bad. Let's say, for example, you went to work and you left the tap open. By the time you came back, your whole house is filled with water. See, it's an issue you can control, but there is a limit. Such issue is going to go beyond that. So Nigeria has to put an end to that. And then moving on, I don't know, the attacks again has continued in South Africa. Yes, South Africans are attacking Nigeria, and it's something that has to be put to an end. I don't know what is sparking this crisis, but wherever is sparking a crisis, if they don't want Nigerians anymore, they should tell us that they don't want Nigerians anymore. They should pass it in the constitution so that it becomes illegal for Nigerians to go there and stay for whatsoever thing they are doing. So if Nigerians are there, if they are not legal, please deport them. Deport them. They might be causing problems. Yeah, and if they are legal, does the constitution support people staying in the country legal? If yes, so why the attacks? So I highly condemn these attacks on Nigerians out there. And then the recession right now in Rivers State as the collation of these results has begun. I don't even know what is wrong with Nigeria. Nigeria is a confused country. They don't know if they should have collated the result by now. They don't even know if they should have done rerun. So the question is, will INEC be partial or will INEC be neutral? If AAC at the end of the day wins because the guy from the AAC said he should be declared the winner, how is it going to be? Now we're thinking about an election that has already been conducted where the the deputy governorship candidate for the AAC or opposition party, because APC is not in the race now, has defeated. So he's not being left to just the governor. So the question is, if the AAC candidate wins, who will be his vice? You see, Nigeria is a confused state. We don't even know what is going on. We don't even know if AAC is even APC in disguise. And then we have the news from the CCB director to stand as a witness for Unoge case in false declaration asset. I don't understand what is going on in Nigeria. This case, at the end of the day, they said the money that they said the man had, the man did not have that kind of money. And the houses the man had, they did not have this kind of houses. And yet they kept this man in jail just to take him off the way. So Nigeria is the most miserable place to live on earth. If you saw the index, it's the most miserable place to live on earth. And at the same time, Nigeria, being a Nigerian is one of the most exciting things. So if sometimes when I look at my country, I'm like, well, I thank God I'm in Nigeria. And when I look at my country again, I was just like, oh God, this is so miserable. And then there is reports at the international community, rapper Nipsey Hussle is dead after a shooting near his Los Angeles clothing store. Now, this is not the first time a rapper has been shot. We have two parks. We have SS station, and I might get calling his name right. I know that have been shot and be killed. And when these things happen, we have to look into the issues like, should everybody possess a gun? Second, we're supposed to look at the kind of music that people are allowed. You see, there are certain kind of things when you put them on YouTube and you're speaking against those kind of stuff, people come against you, and I know that. But it's time for reforms in the way things are being consumed. Most of the music out there is so filled with sex that demoralizes society. It's so filled with crime. It's so filled with guns, and at the end of the day, you look at the way these artists who are singing the songs end, and you begin to wonder, why would they not end like this? So these are the things that people should be looking into. And then we have Brunei, in one of the small Asian country out there. They've actually passed a law saying that it's illegal for any activities that has to do with gay, and so they've made it illegal for gay and adultery. Are they doing the right thing? They're doing the right thing. I don't know when society has become demoralized that the things we heard so dear years ago, nobody's holding them dear. There is something called being a transgender now. When you're filling a form online, they ask you, are you a male, or are you a female, or are you a transgender, or you just choose not to be? I'm like, what is going on in a society? So people have to speak up. And if the government's coming to pass laws like this, the LGBT community should not be crying for. We should not sit down and watch some people calling themselves LGBT or whatsoever coming to destroy society. These people are in the same class with the terrorists, and they should be treated as so. And then we have Liverpool actually coming to take the lead as Toby Alderweireld Ungo caused them to win. So Liverpool is a club that they threw away their opportunities. There are many opportunities to which they would have won the league by now, but they just left the league. If you look at the Premier League, for example, the Premier League, Liverpool has just, if you look at standings, Liverpool has just lost one game. And you compare them to Man City has lost 4 games. But when you see points where Liverpool are supposed to have won games, how many draws have they had? 7 draws. You look at Man City, they had 2 draws. Imagine that these draws were not had. Imagine they were wins. Imagine there was a time Liverpool was leading by 7 points. And from one mistake to the other, they have now come to the point where they are. If you look at Liverpool games for the rest of the season, Liverpool FC. Let's look at the matches. We have Southampton, you have Chelsea in the Premier League, you have Cardiff, you have Newcastle, you have Wolves, and then all others. Well, I think Chelsea is the only people who are real threats. But apart from them, I don't think the others are really threats. So Chelsea is the only threat. There's Southampton, I think Liverpool can defeat them. Newcastle, I think Liverpool can defeat them. The rest, you can't afford to draw. You can't afford to draw now. You can't even afford to lose. Must still have a game in hand. So we have Cardiff playing Man City tomorrow. Then no, at the Champions League. You have Brighton, Man City, Tottenham in the Man City, Tottenham in the league. Man City, Manchester United, and Leicester City. I think the race is 50-50. Whoever wins, they've done well. So I'll end the news here. Thanks, guys, for stopping by, and bye for now.